Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are going to take a look at this Yamaha NTX1 guitar. The concept of this guitar that it is a nylon string guitar but with the neck and the nuts the width of a acoustic guitar. So it's designed for an acoustic guitar player wanting the sound of nylon strings or a classical guitar. Alright, so when I first got this guitar, it looks like a classical with a longer neck because the join to the body is not the 12th fret like it usually is on a classical. It's at the 14th fret like an acoustic, so that's going to feel familiar to acoustic players. And it feels like a classical guitar to play because it's got the nylon strings, and they're softer, they've got less tension, so it's very easy to play, but it's got that narrower nut going on up here. So what I want to do, because this is an electro acoustic, I'll play some things using a microphone just here, picking up the acoustic sound of the guitar, and then I'll use the pickup to see how that sounds. Okay, so here we go. This is the microphone picking up the guitar. I'll do a couple of examples. I'll do some fingerstyle, use a plectrum, and a little bit classical because we're bridging a couple of genres here. Alright, so here's a bit of fingerstyle. So let's grab a plectrum. So I'll just do kind of acoustic chords. Alright, here we go. So let's do the classic. Let's use some open cowboy chords, some G's. Alright, so let's have a look at some classical. Let me play Lagrima. This is one of the famous classical pieces. Alright, so that's acoustically. My initial thoughts on this, when I first tried this, is that it's a little thin sounding, a little boxy sounding, because it's not what I'd class a thin line guitar, where it's only an inch or so thick. It's a proper acoustic guitar, but it's a slightly narrower body, so you lose a bit of that depth. It's very nice to play, but it lacks a bit of resonance. Okay, but the whole point of the guitar for me will be a guitar that it's comfortable to play, but that I can play live. So this, and let's move on to using the pickup. So 1/4 inch jack, which is also the strap button as well. Very nice. There's no kind of extra attachment you've got to do, and it's screwed into the guitar so it doesn't wobble around, which is a very simple idea, but it's really nice. Alright, so here we go. This is not the microphone anymore. This is the vocal mic in here up here. This is just the pickup. Here we go. So once again, I'll do some finger picking, strumming, classical. So there we go. That is the using the piezo pickup. So we've got the pickup just underneath the saddle there, which is not too bad actually. Anyone that's used electroacoustics will know this. The piezo sound, or piezo, depends how we want to pronounce it. Can sound quite thin, plasticky, and a little bit quacky, depends how you want to describe it. You know, it's got a bit of that. It's when you go to the next level up, you get the guitar with the body sensors, which would be the NTX1, if I can say it, and that will be a bit more rounder sound. Usually, I play my classical guitars. I've got a microphone in, and it's a mellow sound. But this is actually not a bad pickup for what it is. It's got the volume. It's got EQ, low, mid, high, a middle sweep to kind of probably get out any nasty mid frequencies that cause feedback. And a little feature, simple, but I really like it. It's got the tuner built in. So, you know, it's just there. It's brilliant. It's easy. You press it, it's on, you tune, and you don't have to have an external tuner on your pedal board or anything like that so much. Okay, so that's all dry, no effects, no EQ, no reverb. So let's see how I'd actually use this live. I always play a reverb, probably too much, but I love reverb. So here we go, let's add some reverb. Here we go. So let's treat this as I would, as a live instrument. So I would be using the pickup rather than the microphone. So I'll play just a little bit with the reverb on to see how that lifts it, adds a bit more warmth to it. So here we go, just the piezo and reverb. Here we go. Alright, so it does improve the sound so much, but I think reverb improves the sound of every guitar, no matter what the guitar is. Alright, let's talk about this as a recording guitar. So I've got a condenser mic about 2 feet, just out of shot here, from pointing roughly at, you know, the join of the body, around the 14th fret for this guitar. So let's do what I would do in a recording setting. I would add reverb again. I would add EQ and compression, but let's keep it simple. A bit of reverb. So this now, microphone, no pickup. Here we go. Alright, let's do the ultimates, just because we can. Let's do microphone, internal pickup, nice reverb together, so we get the blend of the warmth of the microphone and the more direct bite of the pickup blended together. Here we go. Back to my classical piece. All right, there we go. I think that's all possible combinations we've covered there. So it's a very usable guitar. But here are my overall final opinions on this. For me, I grew up playing classical guitar, then went on to the acoustic guitar as well. I find the narrow nut on this a little bit concerning for me. It is comfortable, but the nylon strings make me feel like it's in a classical guitar rather than an acoustic. So playing challenging classical techniques or pieces, I really miss the wide string spacing, which is tricky. So if you're getting this guitar to play classical pieces, yeah, it's going to work, but some pieces are going to be harder. Just the fingering on the left hand, the spacing here if you ever do any tremolo technique. Particularly on any internal strings, like string 2 there. It's risky, you know, it's so tight, so you've got to be really careful. Other things about the guitar, feels nice. This is the natural finish, spruce top. Nice to put together. The tuning pegs, really nice. I like the headstock. The fretboard, I'm not a fan of. It feels a little bit rough, unfinished, and that is the main playing experience as players find. At the back of the neck, the front, what feels like it feels rough. The frets could do with a bit of a polish, which you can sort out. The back of the neck, it's kind of satin. Some people like that. I like a bit more gloss on it, so that's just a personal thing. But if the fretboard was a bit smoother, the feel of the guitar would, in my opinion, be a lot nicer. But overall, what we're talking, I think, about £400 guitar. It's really nice. It's good. It's for full classical playing. Avoid this one. I would go for the other Yamaha one if we're keeping the Yamaha family, the NTX1 or above if we can afford that, with the wider neck or a standard acoustic. But all right, there we go. Thank you for watching. If you stayed to the end of this video, thank you very much. Remember to like and subscribe, all that. For other videos like this, playing tunes, tutorials, all that sort of stuff. But thank you for watching. Have a great day. Thank you.